Hey, I'm Dr. J. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a smoked marinara sauce. Doesn't that sound amazing? You definitely want to stick around to the end for this one. We went to our local farmer's market yesterday in McKinney. Fabulous. These are beefsteak tomatoes. They did not have like Romas, which I probably would be my first choice because they just have a little less seeds, but these are going to be fabulous just as well. So I'm just cutting out the core. Gonna stick them on my sheet. I've got a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. That's it. But sometimes you just want a different twist on something that you make all the time. I'm of Italian background and we just love our tomatoes. And I like them any way you can make them. I like them raw. I like them by themselves with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper on them. I like them in a sandwich, a sauce, I don't care.
I kinda like green eggs and ham. I do like them, Sam, I am. And I would eat them in a boat. And I would eat them with a goat.
So I figured, why not try a smoked sauce? So I think you guys are gonna enjoy this. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue just cutting these up. Okay, I love to add a carrot into my sauce. It just sweetens it up a bit. All I'm gonna do is just leave it in big chunks. Again, just put it on my cookie sheet here. When you cut your onion, I just cut it in half. You're gonna leave this root intact because I don't want it to come apart, but I'm just gonna cut off the little end just like that, but I'm still leaving it intact. And then I'm just gonna cut it in half and in half. So I quartered the onion, easy enough. Already representing a good sauce there. I've got 4 garlic cloves. I'm leaving them whole, just peeled them. All I'm gonna do now is just gonna put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil over the top, gonna give it a little toss, and then we're gonna get these on the smoker. This is gonna be so amazing, just a different twist. You can serve this with pasta you can make a chicken palm with it. I mean, it's kind of endless, make a meatball sub. But people will be like, wow, that's a little different. Just gonna give these all a little toss, that's it. Just so everything's coated in the oil, that's all we're trying to do. But you're gonna wanna stick around to the end. I'm gonna show you how I finish the sauce when it does come off the smoker. Sometimes your hands are just the best tools. Just wanna get everything coated. Perfect. Okay, so we got our smoker set to 250 degrees. Between 250 and 300 is fine. It can float a little bit. We're just gonna put these in. They're gonna go for about 2 hours. And I have a mixture of apple and oak wood. Fabulous. Okay, so these have been on the smoker for about 2 hours, 250 degrees, kind of fluctuate a little bit here or there. Smells great. I used a mixture of oak and apple wood. Delicious. This is gonna give us just that different, special taste to our sauce, right? So I'm just gonna blend this in batches. And then I've got a pot actually heating up right now that I'm gonna put a little bit of red wine in. This is gonna add a little bit more sweetness to the sauce. So I'm gonna put about half of this in, blend it, and then blend the other half. All right, this is ready. Just gonna pour it in. I reduced down my red wine. Okay, so now I'm just gonna season up this sauce. It smells so amazing. You get that smoke, woof, just like that. I'm adding in 2 dried bay leaves going in. Did not season the tomatoes or veggies on the smoker. So I'm gonna add a good pinch of salt, probably about a good teaspoon going in there. We like things a little spicy. So for Eric and I, I'm gonna put in a good, healthy 1 or 2 doses of red pepper flake. And then this is just my own Italian seasoning blend. You can use your favorite. And again, I'm gonna start with about a teaspoon going in, and then I'll retaste it. You always kind of want to go in because I don't know how sweet those tomatoes were. I always say when you're cooking, it's always good to go back, give it like, 10, 15 minutes for those flavors to kind of get absorbed, and then go give it a taste and see what you might need. But that wine reduced down was a half a cup of red wine. That will give it a nice sweetness. The carrot also will give it a nice sweetness. So obviously this is something that I'm not doing during the week, right? Because this has taken a couple hours on the smoker. I'm gonna also let it sit for about another 45 minutes to an hour, just kind of developing the flavors here. with the wine and the extra spices that I added in, but it's a little bit of a labor of love. I think it's gonna be worth a little bit of extra work, a little bit extra time. Okay, the sauce is done. It's so delicious. I did have a little taste of it, but I am gonna taste it for you with a little sausage. So all I did while I was finishing the sauce was I just roasted some sausages 400 degrees for 25 minutes. It's a really great way to do them. Actually, just prick the sausages before you put them in the oven. That way they don't kind of explode on you. The other thing I was thinking too is for you all, if you don't have a smoker or access to one, no big deal. You can buy the wood chips and just put them in an aluminum packet, basically poke some holes in it, and you can actually put that right on your gas grill and you'll still get some smoke. You don't need this to be super smoky. You just want that essence, right? And you can mix it up. I used apple and oak. Cherry would be delicious. Hickory would be really, really good. So use your imagination. All right, I'm going in. Wow. That's really delicious. It really elevates your normal sauce. Bring that to the table. I think your whole family is going to be happy. Make it for friends. If you like these recipes and they are valuable to you, please share with friends. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And click that bell so you know next time we have a video coming out. Love you all. Enjoy.